Welcome, Sagittarius, to your weekly love reading for June 11th to the 17th of 2018. So this is going to be a 10 card Celtic cross spread. Alright, I already shuffled a little bit, and we're going to see what's going on with you this week. Sagittarius in love for June 11th to the 17th of 2018. Sagittarius, June 11th to 17th, 2018. Okay. So we have the theme of central issue. We have it where some of you might not be speaking or expressing yourself out. Sometimes this could be emotional manipulation at times where you're purposely not expressing yourself because you know that you are being watched by your partner. You know that they want to know where they stand with you, so you're not saying anything. And it doesn't have to be that way. It's just the fact that you might not be wanting to address certain things right now and emotionally, because it could be very tense, and it's almost like she's holding the cup away, like, I don't want to express myself, so just stay away from me right now because I don't want to be forced to speak, and if I do speak you might not like it so much. So some of you might be holding something back. You could be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, that might not be speaking as well, right? And I feel like these are text messages, phone calls coming through, somebody not speaking, like completely ignoring what's going on. So you can be on either side of this equation. Just keep that in mind, because I feel like that's going on, whether or not it's like dealing with work matters and you're going out and about, you know, traveling, or the fact that a lot of friends might be trying to access you, and you might be ignoring that. You might not be wanting to, and your love interest or romantic partner trying to speak and nobody is really saying anything. All right. Yep, I feel Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but this is still the energy of not wanting to communicate and not wanting to really express yourself. So very you know, forceful to say, you know, you're letting them know by the display of not communicating that you don't want to be bothered in some way. That's what I get a sense of. In the recent past, this is sometimes energy of holding on to guilt for some of you. So maybe last week you did something, you said something, somebody hurt you, you hurt someone else, and now you're kind of still holding on to that. Maybe in the past you're trying to let it go, but I still sense here this week that still could be some kind of lingering issue or doubt when it comes to either a marriage, or it could be pain. You could be hurt physically, something like that, the wear and tear. That could be something that you're going through, but something is bothering you, either a breakup or a broken marriage or relationship. So the near future, I feel like you are still, some of you are going through a process of letting go or starting over, or just thinking about it. So you could be dealing with an Aries as well, but this is still starting fresh, starting brand new, and, you know, taking strides and making strides along that path. So this is part of going towards the unknown. All right, so the near future, the person or energy coming towards you, this is a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, that you might be thinking about, that you might be around. They may be trying to help you out with an emotional issue that you might be having. It could be someone new, it could be a mother, father, friend, anybody that you might be around. But look out for somebody trying to be around to console you, to help you out, to find some balance with whatever you might be frustrated with in some way. It could be that you might be in love with this person, and you could be dealing with someone else that you have some conflict with, because you do see 4 people here. The Fool as a major arcana, but there are 2 other court cards here as 3 people that you might have been dealing with. All right, and when I see the King of Cups, that person might show up in your dreams. They might kind of be someone that shows up every now and again when you walk in, when you're at work, someone that you might be attracted to but you don't say anything. That could be something that some of you might be facing. You know, when I speak like that, sometimes I feel like those messages might be important to some of you out there, right? And I feel your response is the 4 of Wands in reverse. So issues around the home, you could literally be living with someone, or you're by yourself and you might not be communicating with those that you might be around. Love interest, romantic partner, friends, family, whoever it might be. And it could be like you're moving out, thinking about moving out, or, you know, the rent, the bills not being paid, and someone literally kind of being standoffish. So that could be part of the issue there for some. Now, how others are seeing you, your romantic partner, they see that you might be in love with someone new, that you might be into someone new. And I feel like this might be you expressing yourself in different ways, maybe creatively, doing different things, having fun, but not really stating how you feel. Like, I'm with this particular person. I feel this way about them. We're out and doing this and that, you know, those kind of things. You're not revealing everything, but I feel intuitively that your partner feels this, or friends and family feel that you might be in love with someone new, or there's some kind of renewal or creativity that you're tapping into, or some kind of blessing that's coming through. All right, could be pregnancy for some. All right, now your partner or love interest, what they might be up to, they're trying to help you out. They might be working towards some kind of goal with you. They're working on something themselves. This is like teamwork, but you might be out of the equation a little bit. They might be doing their own thing, so maybe being independent. They could be working with someone else. You could be working together, literally with them in the same place. But that just depends on your situation. But I feel like that's a very positive card to see. It just seems like some delays from last week. I feel that some of you are going through. I feel like it's getting better. The frustration that you may have faced, but it looks good. All right. It looks good, right? The Nine of Cups is showing up, so this does indicate some kind of happiness or wish fulfillment coming through. Something that you want to happen, or something that you want to feel. It's happening for a lot of you. So I feel like the eight of Wands, it almost reminds me of a phone call or a text or something moving forward when you were not expecting it, or you felt like it wasn't really going through. So it's like you are taking your time to let it sink in, let this new energy sink in, because it's different from last week. So just think about that. Yeah, the home and the home front might not be all the best. Some of you might be literally moving out. That could be making you happy, but there are some things that you need to maybe let go of and try to embrace some good things. Some good things are coming up. All right, nice build up. So let's see from the romance angels for Sagittarius for June the 11th to the 17th. Sagittarius. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. For many of you out there, if you don't feel very clear about what it is you want, you feel something for somebody, doesn't mean that you are on the same page with them just yet, because you still could be going through a transition, especially with the Fool being there. So try to be patient with the process. All right, can't force your partner to open up. They can't force you to speak either. Energies for Sagittarius between the 11th to 17th. And romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Yep, I feel that you are feeling it. You might, some of you may communicate, a lot of you aren't. You're not going to open up or express yourself to that particular person, because I just finished doing, I think it was either your June monthly reading or the week prior, that a lot of you were not sure. You stepped away from something because it was becoming too much emotionally for you as a fire sign. You start to kind of come into your element and kind of just, you know, burnt the bridge quickly before it got too deep, and tried to end something that then maybe you needed to let go, so then you can allow a new energy to kind of find you. That's what I kind of sense, and that's going to be a reading for the week. I do hope that the messages did help you out. Lots of love, lots of light to you, tons of healing vibes. I wish you the very best, and you can always go to the website psychicloveheals.com to schedule something personally for you. Have a good one.